Hello, my fellow grammars and my Igers. I hope you're getting used to all the lingo, and I hope that you're loving the fact that I'm using Instagram on the mobile, just so I can get you to be used to, in fact, the layout and how everything looks. Okay, so I'm really hoping by the time we finish all these tutorials, you are going to be an absolute pro on Instagram. So in this one, I'm going to share with you how to build the following. And there's three main things which you should be doing when you are looking to build a following. So in true Instagram fashion, I've posted a couple of them. So the first one is, as you can see here, using the right hashtags. That is so important. I cannot even stress how important that is, okay? Because the thing is, when you're starting out, you want to make sure that your posts are being visible to people searching for different kinds of hashtags, okay? And these are the top 25 most popular hashtags when you're starting out and when you're looking to build a following. I've done the homework for you already. So, love, Instagood, me, Throwback Thursday, cute, follow me, photo of the day, happy, tags for likes, beautiful girl, like, selfie, pick of the day, summer, fun, smile, friends, like for like, or L for L, Insta daily, fashion, Igers, Insta like, food. Now, probably around, say about 18, 17 of those are quite generic hashtags which can be used for almost any photo, any video. So guess what you guys are going to do? You're going to go out there and you're going to use these hashtags in your pictures to get the most engagement. And what that's going to do is, if you're using 15, 16 of those hashtags, you've got 15 more times of chances of being exposed to the Instagram world. And that's how you attract a following, okay? And you want to be using stuff like F4F, which is follow for follow, as we discussed earlier in the lingo section, okay? So that's the first tip. Use the right hashtags, and when you're starting out, you really want to be using quite a few of them. You really want to be using 15 to 20 hashtags when you're starting out. Just make sure they're all relevant, okay? Because there's nothing like seeing a picture up here which has got a hashtag which I'd be looking for specifically for that thing, but the picture or the video associated to it is completely irrelevant, and it's just somebody looking to build a following. Really annoying, okay? Spam kind of behavior. So make sure the hashtags are relevant. The second thing is using the right filters, okay? These are the top filters that are sort of rated on Instagram. This is from a website called Populargram, okay? That's according to Populargram. These are the top Instagram filters, okay? So no filter is the most popular because, you know, people want to see the natural beauty of your photo, the natural effect of how it's done, where it is, all that kind of stuff, okay? So just study those and use those accordingly as well. Okay, remember what I said before, 79% higher engagement when you add a location. If you notice, all of my two posts, I'm practicing what I'm preaching here. I've got the location, London, okay? Where's my other one? I've got the location, Northolt, okay? So be using the location as well. Very, very engaging. Now, the last thing which you can do, okay, is steal people's followers. Now, how do you do that? I hear you asking, because it's like, well, they're only pictures. How am I going to get those pictures in front of other people's faces? Well, you kind of are and you're kind of not, because you see, what you're going to do is you're going to research, go into Google, and you're going to type in the influencers of your niche, okay? And what you're going to do is you're going to go onto their Instagram pages and you're going to steal their followers effectively. So let's say I was a business coach or entrepreneur of some kind, okay? What I would do is let's say in this example, I'll use Robert Kiyosaki. He's an entrepreneur, businessman, you know, all of the above. Okay, here he is. What I would do is I would go on his profile, okay, and there's three types of engagement on Instagram. You can follow a user and they'll get notified. You can like their photo and they'll get notified, or comment on the photo and they'll get notified, okay? So what you want to be doing, you know, every day, try and do maybe 40 to 50 a day. Obviously, if you do more, you're going to attract more following. What you want to be doing is Google the influencers in your niche, find their Instagram accounts, have a look at their, go on it like I am here, go on their follow. So 300,000 right here. Okay, so I'm already following one of them, but let's say Daniel, okay? I'm going to follow Daniel. he would have got a notification. I'm then going to go on his profile. Okay, his is locked, so I'm hoping that he will just follow me back based on the fact that I followed him. Okay, but someone like this person here, Jean, okay, I've already tested this and I followed him. He's got a notification. I'm then going to look for his pictures. I can then like his picture like that, or double tap it to like. I can then sort of share it, or I can reply to it. And in that comment is where you want to be using like for like, F for F, follow for follow, and that kind of stuff. And if you could do that 40 times a day plus, you are going to attract, a lots and lots of followers. Okay, we're talking thousands. You will attract those followers, and it is a bit of a manual process. But remember, Rome wasn't built in a day, and your 100,000 followers are not going to be built overnight. Okay, I strongly advise you not to use any kind of automation softwares, anything like that. Do it the natural way. Find the followers, because this is the way you're going to attract the people who genuinely have an interest in what you have to say. Because if they're following, let's say, Robert Kiyosaki, who's an entrepreneur, who's a business person, and if I'm a business person, they're probably going to want to have an interest in what I have to say, what I have to post, all that kind of stuff. But then it's my job to make sure the content that I post is good, because if it ain't good, forget it. Okay, so that's where that comes in. But those are the 3 main tips. Okay, so let's just go over them one more time. Using the right hashtags, as we discussed already. Okay, that's very, very important. These are the top 25. Make sure you use all of those. Now, the other one is using the right filters. Play around with that. And the third one, as we spoke about, is using and stealing people's followers. Okay, and how I mean by that is you Google your influencers accounts, you find their followers, you start following them. That's an engagement with them. You like their photo, that's another engagement, and you comment on their photo. And when you comment on their photo, that's when you can use those hashtags that we discussed earlier as well. Okay, and that is how you can build up a mass amount of following. Okay, so give that a go, be consistent, and you will be successful, no doubt about it.